Bonjour y'all, let's make a Galette Des Rois frangipane. You need puff pastry, almond flour, some vanilla extract, some almond extract, 3 eggs, and you're going to need some butter and some granulated sugar. How about a bit of rum? Next, we're just going to mix that together. This is room temperature butter, so it should be easy to mix. So this is 125 grams of sugar, or about a little less than 2/3 of a cup, and 60 grams, or half a stick, 1/4 cup of butter that's softened. You just want to move it around until it gets incorporated like this. Next, we'll add in our extracts, a little bit of vanilla, a couple of drops of the almond, and about a tablespoon of rum. Be careful with the almond extract, it's very strong. Next, let's move on to our almond flour or almond meal. This, we're going to need 150 grams. And we're just going to work that in. That's about 1.5 cups. And again, just move that around. There you go, until it looks kind of like this. And you can see it's almost a dough. Next, let's add in 2 of our eggs. Go ahead and put them in together. This is coming together quickly. You'll have this in the oven in no time. Just mix, mix, mix. And this, friends, is our finished frangipane filling. And next, we've got our frozen puff pastry. If you can find the refrigerated kind, you can use that. If you get the frozen like I did, go ahead and thaw it out. Now, this is a square, and we would probably like it round. One of these days, I'm going to give up and make a square one. So let's flour our surface. And we are going to roll this out a bit. Go ahead and make sure you have a little bit of flour on the top and bottom. Don't get too much. When we're rolling this out, we want gentle, even pressure across the top. Do not roll off the edges. And then flip it and do a 1/4 turn. And just keep rolling it gently until you get the size you'd like. Brush off the excess flour, and it's time to cut it to size. I'm going to use a small dinner plate as a template to cut the size I'd like, and I'm using a pizza wheel. It just makes it easier. You won't tear your dough this way. Save these scraps for another use. We're going to place this on a parchment-lined baking sheet, thusly, and repeat with the other side. Again, gentle, even pressure, and do those 1/4 turn flips until you get it the size you'd like. I'm aiming for like a 9-inch circle here. This one I have a bit less scrap dough because I got closer to the size of the plate and didn't roll it out as much. Again, take those scraps and we'll use them for something else later. Now we're going to add our frangipane filling. You want to pile it up in the center here. So I'm just scooping it out with a spoon or a rubber spatula and you want to get it all out. I mean, this is the good stuff, y'all. Now, if you have an offset spatula, this is great to spread it out. You want to leave about an inch, a 2 centimeter border around the edge so that we can seal this with the top piece of dough. Now, traditionally, a king cake has a fève in it, like this. These are ceramic. I picked these up. They're the official Olympic 2024 Fève. And if you're going to put them in, you would drop them into your frangipane here before putting the lid on. Now I'm going around the edge with a little bit of water. So when I put my lid on, it will seal. I'm just dabbing with my finger and go all the way around. Don't get it too wet. You just want it wet enough so it'll stick together. Now, here's my other piece. I'm going to find the side that's the pretty side, and I'm going to want that on the top. And then I'll just use this plate to slide it on to the other one. There we go. Sorry, I'm sure y'all wanted to hear my sound effects. Now we're just going to go around and press with our hand and get it touching. Make sure it's even, all the way sealed up to the frangipane. You can feel it under there. And then if you want, you can go around and press it down with a fork. A little extra insurance. If you don't like the look of the fork, you could use your finger. But I like the look that this is doing. So here we go with the fork. You could also go in and push the inside in like this. I've seen that as well. And now with a sharp knife, we can draw a design in the top. You can do crisscross hatches. I'm kind of doing lines out from the center. I don't know. This is just what I feel like doing today. You do what you want to do. You can't really see this now, but it'll show up when you bake it. One last thing is we're going to take an egg with a little bit of salt, whisk it up. You can also just use the egg yolk if you want a really dark top, but this will help the top get that shiny dark finish. And just brush this over the top. Now you only want to paint the top of this, not the side edges, because it will inhibit your puff pastry from puffing on the side. So only paint the top. There you go. That'll be a nice, shiny, pretty crust. If your pastry has gotten warm, you can pop this in the refrigerator or the freezer for about 30 minutes to get it cold again. But mine is plenty cool. I'm going to pop it in the oven. The oven is at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. In we go. And here it is fresh out of the oven. It's puffed up quite a bit. And after it's cooled, you can see it is lost a little bit of volume. Now let's cut it. Now you do want this cooled completely before you eat it. It is not that great warm. We like it room temperature. And use a nice sharp knife. Ooh, listen to those crispy, crunchy layers. Make sure to cut all the way through. Let's take a look at this flaky goodness. Can you see those layers? Now traditionally you're looking for that fève that we put in the frangipane, and if you win it, you're the king for the day. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee with this. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. All those beautiful flaky layers. Bon appetit! Thanks for watching. How about checking out this other video? Let's continue our cooking fun. See you later. A bientôt. Bye!